refresh, revive, resurrection. Refresh, revive, resurrection. God is doing a new thing. The royal family is doing a new thing. We move when God tells us to move, and we move as a unit. God is doing a new thing with each and every one of us. Each and every one of us went on a specific journey, and we were given lessons, and we might have gone through time periods of isolation, but separation is to show the people who you truthfully are. Separation is so that you can be set aside, so that you could learn, so that you could train with God, so that you could rise above it all. You know, we lived in an age of the Maya, the illusionary world, the Matrix. And a lot of people are caught up in the subconscious programs of the Matrix. This is not organic. It is inorganic. It actually goes against actual life. There's live and there's evil. And evil is actually live in reverse. So, you know, you could see a lot of concepts. You could see a lot of parts of the Matrix, concepts of society that are actually backwards. And it's ending today. 999, it's over, kid. It is 99, right? It's divine timing. God does things in divine timing. We move when God tells us to move. And all I could do is be a lighthouse. I share on this channel and within our community authenticity. And we learn about it day after day. You move when God tells you to move. You do things, and you might just have an urge inside of you. I need to put this out to the world. I need to do this today. I need to do it today. Is that you? You feel certain things, and it's bubbling up to the surface right now. A lot of you know the importance of this year. And by the end of this year, God is going to place you where you need to be. And we all kind of, think we know how it's going to play out, but we don't. And in today's lesson, we're going to understand at a very deep level, because this is happening right now. We don't have to wait 5 years from now. It's happening this year. I appreciate everyone being here. It's a beautiful movement. It's a grassroots movement. If everyone could kindly hit the like button, I'm so grateful for that. It helps others find this message of empowerment, this message that comes from God. God placed me here to be the mouthpiece for God, and I don't bow down to people. I do what God tells me to do. Not what trolls, narcissists, and dirtbags and spiritual and consciousness communities that stroll in the comment section. You might be getting this message. You're feeling the Holy Spirit fire rising up right now. You could hit the Holy Spirit fire in the chat right now if you're feeling this. On a daily basis, we move in the image of God. AQ, I appreciate that very much. Let's stay empowered, AQ. I appreciate you. Thank you, sister. Stay focused, refresh, revive, resurrection. It's resurrection time. We are resurrecting like never before. There's constant pruning. There's constant pruning. Because over time, sometimes the weeds start growing in the garden. You're going to have to rip the weeds out. You might be getting this message. You might be doing this work. You might resonate with quote unquote chosen ones. You might resonate with the 144,000, the rainbow warriors, light workers, whatever it is. But you're here to build a better earth. You have to rip the weeds out of your own community every once in a while, because it's holding back the growth of your community. You can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to lose, because God will prune your life. And when you start sitting alone with God and you start speaking to God, do you speak to God, or are you watching TV all day? I don't know the answer. You know, there's many beautiful people out in spiritual communities. There's many beautiful people expanding consciousness, and there's also the fake. Do you know this? You're going to have to move forward with laser pinpoint accuracy. And more people are waking up to this, and that's why this channel is growing like never before. That's why this community is growing like never before, because we don't fit into boxes. We don't put labels on it. It's called our everyday lives. All different types of people. Not cults, not cliques, not narcissists. All different types of people without judgment and expectations. Did you know that was one of my very first videos? It lasts the test of time. I hold receipts on this channel to show authenticity. Judgment and expectations are lower vibrations that pull you out of authenticity. Still on the channel page. Buckshot 24, I appreciate you. Break bad habits. Create new positive ones. Much love. I love you. I love everyone on this chat right now. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. You might be feeling the shift. The true leader comes out now. By the end of this year, your true leadership position, God is going to place you where you need to be. God is going to show you where you need to go with it. On my journey, I know with laser pinpoint accuracy, I know exactly who I am. A lot of people, everyone's got a camera for social media today. Do you know this? Do you know this? But they have no clue who they are. With laser pinpoint accuracy, I know exactly what I need to do. I'm here to restore balance. I'm here to put things into alignment. I show up every day with consistency, resiliency, authenticity. You got to know these things right now. If you don't know thyself, if you don't know who you are, you'll be totally lost in the upcoming energies. I mean, they already are high, and a lot of you know what season we're in. You know what's about to pop off. And it's going to continue. We don't go back. It just keeps leveling up and leveling up and you have to keep moving. You have to move forward at least 1%. You don't have to be perfect, but you got to start moving in the correct general direction. Be a superhero. Yeah. Be a superhero. All the superheroes are here. You're going to have to constantly sort things, and you're feeling this right now. You're feeling the Holy Spirit fire rise up right now. You're feeling your true leadership power come to the forefront right now. Yesterday, speaking about ascension symptoms and when we shift our frequency. So, and if you're getting this message, you really have to know this. So just because you can't see frequencies, you can't see energy, it doesn't mean that, it doesn't exist. Yesterday, I had to shut it down. There was a lot of laying down. There was a lot of resting, sleeping in the middle of the day, headache, because there was a massive shift that happened. There was a physical shift that happened. God says now is the time, and now we're shifting. And when you're actually shifting your frequency, your body might react to that. We have full videos on the channel page if you're new to the channel. I share and collaborate with other light warriors that are out there. A lot of people felt headaches yesterday. A lot of people felt like they weren't so motivated. You had to rest a little bit extra. Did you feel any of this? Let us know in the comments. You could hit the starbursts in the chat if you agree with that, if you experience that, if it resonates with you, because you're turning into a beautiful star. A supernova is about to pop off. Yeah, a lot of extra rest in the chat. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling this. Headache, Pam writes. Headache, Buckshot, Jen, right? Becky, Connie. A lot of people are feeling this right now, right? So you have to go with this wave. You have to go with this energy. You can't go back. You got to keep moving forward. You got to ask this question. God is asking you a question. God asked me this question. Did you learn from all of your lessons? Did you learn I am? A lot of people know who I am. You've been here. You show up every day. You could see the consistency, the resiliency, and the authenticity. I am obedient to God, and I am not giving two you-know-whats to any demons, narcissists, and trolls. Social media is loaded with them. And if you're going to be a leader, you don't bow down to these dirtbags. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. And I see it all the time. I see so many powerful, and they're nice people, and they're very they're much nicer than me. I like to be in authenticity, and they are, all these narcissists and trolls, and they want to tell. This is what happens. This is how you get pulled out of authenticity. When you start walking on eggshells, right? When you start bowing down to the little narcissists that stumble into your comment section, that tell you how to be spiritual. Ooh, you need to be spiritual this way. Did you learn from all of your lessons? How do you know that this is not maybe the best interest for you? On the other side of fear, you could write it down. On the other side of fear, you will find a brand new timeline. On the other side of fear, you will find a brand new timeline. Every time you're about to level up, every time you're speaking the truth, you know this. A lot of people that speak the truth, they have very small friends, small amount of friends. Because a lot of people are rooted in the ego, and people that are actually on the spiritual awakening, they rather get the truth that might have hurts a little bit than a lie that's going to throw you, in the total wrong direction. This is the age of authenticity. The world is changing, and we are moving forward in that general direction of truth. Become lighter. It's so dense, right? And a lot of traumas, a lot of truth is coming up to the surface. You cannot lose yourself from people that gaslight, from people that want to silence you. Do you know this happens? That's what when the narcissist can't control you, they will slander you. They will try to silence you. We are the family of God. We're the royal family. We don't bow down to these trolls. We move forward. Every day I move forward. Every day I prune. Every day I prune. And that's why we do what God does. Right now is a time period of refresh, revive, resurrection. You get lighter. You get denser. You ever do a detox cleanse? I'll be sharing more about my detox journey. I already had on this channel and will continue to do so. Yeah, and I share from a place of authenticity. I never was into fasting, never was into it. Wasn't for me. Now it's a big part of my everyday life. So what I'm here to do is try to get people to think outside the box, to start to realize the truth. Realize the truth. And more people are learning the truth, because when we start to see what's wrong, maybe in the world, first you have to, ready? First you got to point out the accountability mirror. What's going on in your life? What are your subconscious programs? What are your behaviors? Who are the people in your life? Fix it all. Now, once we've done that, we go out to society. And now we can see, oh, there's the problem. There's the filth. There's the trash. And then we could take out the trash. And every single day we move forward in addressing the real problems. Refresh, revive, resurrection. It's blowing up in the chat right now. You can write it in the comment section as well if you're watching the replay. Refresh, revive, resurrection. You're feeling resurrected. You're feeling the revitalization that's happening. When you have toxins, when you have trauma and thoughts in the body, negative thoughts, it's going to weigh you down. It's going to make you feel so dense. And the same thing with people in your life. You can't be afraid. You can't be afraid of losing, even losing weight. Being on the journey that I'm on, and I like to go to the gym, bodybuilding, try to build your muscles up. But sometimes we're going to have to take a step back. Sometimes we're going to have to drop the weight, get a little smaller, clean up, right? Get the body running like a well-oiled machine, and then get super strong. Well, we have to do this within our own communities. We have to do this on a daily basis. And if we don't do it, he's going to do it. Know how the authentic journey works. Know how life is in balance. A lot of the world is out of balance right now, and that's why we're failing as a society. Are you getting this message? Are you 17 minutes into this live stream right now, and you're saying, you know what, there's so many things that are out of balance. You're seeing what's wrong in the world. And a lot of the things that we touch on, those are the problems that need to be addressed, even if they're not so popular. Yeah, even if they're not so popular. A long time ago when I started this channel, I was out in the front line. I was out in nature, and I said, we don't come out here to be popular. We come out here to be authentic. And it's the longest road, but it's the longest road to greatness. It's easy to move forward, be fake, appease, people, but that's going to pull you out of authenticity. But when you can move forward and you build a platform on being truthful, on being authentic, it's so much more powerful in the long run. And I'm going to tell you the truth, especially though, if you really value, peace, feeling good, the most important thing is when that head hits the pillow at night, you go to sleep. Regret is worse than failure. Don't be afraid. People go, oh, you'll do this, you're going to do that. You have to be true to yourself. Always be true to yourself. On a daily basis, I move forward with God. I don't care who comes with me or who wants to show up to try to stop me. I move forward with God, and when you're with God and God is for you, who could be against you? No one. No one can. They just fall off like fleas. It's like parasite die-off symptoms. It's so important to know this. It's so important to get out of the matrix. Listen, the matrix, right? All these, you got to be so popular. You got to have followers. You got to have this. No, you got to be truthful. You got to walk step by step with God. And when we walk step by step with God, it all works out in the end. My father always taught me that. It always works out in the end. It always does. A long time ago, I did a video called The Exchange. The Exchange happens all the time. This ain't my first rodeo, if you knew. It's not my first rodeo, no. That's why on this channel, we have real-life evidence. We have firsthand experience to make the ascension journey relevant for everyday life people. Like me, like you. Right? We don't have to be prestigious. We just got to be authentic. That's all you got to do. Yeah, absolutely. Take all the masks off. People play pretend. It's literally a thing on social. Everyone's got to wear filters now. Everyone's got to put filters on. It's not even real. Got to be real. In the long run, it's going to pay off. The quick fix doesn't last the test of time. The illusion, it fades. There's like the spells, there's a clock on them. That's why when you are connected to God there and you are, taking this journey, the true ascension journey, there is no time. You're eternal. There's no time when you're light. There's no time, right? There's no time. When you're light, there's no time. But illusions, the clock is always ticking. It's always ticking. And so that's why the more and more people, you're seeing this right now. You can see people lashing out. Every single day I move forward, and you're going to have to move forward as a leader. If you're going to be a leader, you're going to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. God is doing a new thing. And we go through this, and we go through the sorting, and we go through the reset, and we go through the refreshing. Oh, you're so refreshed. Oh, you're revitalized, and then you resurrect, and you're going to go higher than you were before. A lot of times, and listen, I'm just like all of you. And sometimes when you get a little pullback, you get a little upset, you get a little nervous. It never goes away. But it happens time and time again. It always does. Like the chart doesn't go straight up like this. It's going to go like this. But you're going up in the same general direction. But it's going to go like this. It's going to look a little choppy. But every time you go down, you catapult up. That's that arrow. I always talk about when God pulls you back, pull back the arrow. Boom! Prepare to launch. 1,000 people could write that in the comment section. Prepare to launch. God is doing a new thing, and you're probably that new thing. Yeah, we need the new. We don't put it back into the old wineskins, right? No, we're going to put it into the new. New. Brand spanking new. You're the brand spanking new. It's you. It's not the old. It's not the old wineskins. It's the new. You're the new. It's the new. Just write the word new. It's great. You got to get, and a lot of what I share too, the energy themes. Think about new. Oh, new. That new car smell. No, it's the new. It's the refresh. It's the resurrection. You rise higher than you ever did before. So it's so important to know this. And it's so important to keep your feet planted firmly at this time. It's so easy to get lost. It's so easy to follow the crowd. It's so easy to bow down to the cults and cliques and spiritual communities that don't know crap. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. You, the person that's now 23, almost 24 minutes into this live stream, you are going to have to sort. You are going to have to find the path. You are the internal authority. I did the video a long time ago. A lot of people, they go to the external authority. You have to go to the internal authority. You are the captain of the ship. You write commands, and you have to start commanding reality. You start commanding your everyday life. Be the captain of your ship. Be the captain of your ship, baby. Be the captain. You like Captain Morgan? This is Captain Morgan. Here he is. Captain Morgan. Right? You can't, if you follow the crowd, get lost. You have to stay focused. You have to have laser pinpoint accuracy. You are going to have to feel your way. You have to literally feel. Somebody, what do you mean feel? You're going to have to use clairsentience. You're going to have to use discernment. You're going to have to use your body. What is your body? Your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. There are many immutable truths that I've been sharing for years, and they don't change. And I had to learn it. I had to go through it. I had to take time out. I had to sit alone with God. I had to really focus, especially for a long period of time. But some people don't want to do this. If it was easy, everyone would do it. David, I appreciate you, David. Thank you for that. Yeah, if today's message is resonating, you hit that like button. I appreciate that if you hit that like button. It really makes a difference because it's a grassroots movement. It's common everyday life people. And we are taking over. Yeah. We are taking over. Everyone's writing it down right now. You have to stay focused on these energy themes. Stop living so small. Stop bowing down. You want to live a life on your knees? A man of principle, a woman of principle cannot be moved. This past weekend, I put up 2 very powerful videos on this channel. If anyone missed it, please head over to the channel page. Check them out. They're tremendous. You're going to have to move forward. You're going to have to move forward with the truth. And the truth shall set you free. And when you speak the truth, like, and listen to the message. You know, there's a lot of Jezebel spirit, the spirit of confusion. Judas spirit, the backstabbing spirit. You got to know these things right now. Isn't it a biblical time period? You let me know in the comments, right? I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just here for the event. No. So we know this. Spirit of confusion. When you speak, you go. If you speak the truth at all times, if you walk the straight and narrow, all that other nonsense, that's just narcissists and trolls. Rawr, getting all angry. Trying to say, oh, you're doing the wrong thing. But they don't want to take the accountability mirror. Alma, I appreciate that. It's a biblical time period. It's a biblical time period. You have to know this. The body is the temple, Coral. Yeah, the temple. This is the temple. This is the temple. Even Tesla said, no big laboratory is needed in which to think. There are many spiritual people. There are people that connected to God, and you didn't have to go to the temple that's over there. You got to go to the temple that's over here. Hit the like button if that's the truth. You got to go to the temple that's here, not the temple that's out there. You're going to have to go to the internal authority, not the external authority. God is doing a new thing. Things are about to shake up once again. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Let us know in the comments, are you feeling a massive shift happening? Are you feeling more empowered than you ever did? Tonight on Patreon, we're going to be hosting another live stream. The link is in the description. We collaborate together on Zoom over there. We have Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon. There's new posts on all of those platforms. And let's move together. Because collectively, ready? Collectively, we're greater than the sum of our parts. Otherwise, I'll be some guy that's just talking to himself on the beach, right? It's true, though. It's true. Collectively, we're greater than the sum of our parts. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you showing up every single day. And all of the things, because this is literally a grassroots movement. The more that you share, the more that you hit that like button, it really helps this message move forward. It's because of each and every one of you. It's about we, the people. It's about we, the people. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's take accountability for our everyday life. Hey, let's be the best version of ourselves. Let's show up every single day. Let's move in the same general direction. Let's improve ourselves at least by 1%, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And by the end of this year, you'll be on the brand new timeline. You're going to be the best version of yourself. Midge, I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much for that, Midge. Really appreciate that. Very grateful. Thank you. I love you all. Don't live in fear. Don't live in guilt. Don't live in shame. You ever see those people that try to shame you? It's like a little piece of trash that's like stuck on the bottom of your shoe. Just get rid of that trash and get it. No, that's what it is. Start knowing frequencies, guys and girls and everyone. Start knowing frequencies. Look for fear, guilt, and shame and get it out. Get it out, now get it out. Avoid it like the plague. You see people talking fear. You see a lot of people talking fear. I see the new earth coming in. Some people, oh, it's gloom and doom. It's hellfire and brimstone. It's true though, right? Sarah, I appreciate you. Sarah, I love you, Sarah. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. So, right, Joe? I love each and every one of you. I'll see you tonight on Patreon. Hit me up on Facebook. All the links are in the description. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you all. We're charged up. We're refreshed. We are revitalized. This is the resurrection. Once again, we're constantly resurrecting. We're constantly coming back. And we constantly move forward. Love you all. Keep going, kid.